I'm Faith Pinot from LA Times Studios in Washington, D.C. Here are some of today's top stories from the Los Angeles Times. Maurice Hastings spent 38 years in prison for a murder he didn't commit. Now the city of Inglewood is paying $25 million for getting it wrong. According to Andrew Campa, Hastings was arrested back in 1983, accused of carjacking, rape, and the murder of a woman, along with the attempted murder of her husband and friend. Biological evidence from the murder had been preserved but never tested, despite Hastings asking prosecutors to review it as far back as 2000. When it finally was tested in 2022, Hastings was freed. And in 2023, the California Superior Court found him factually innocent. Court documents say Inglewood detectives ignored evidence that pointed to another suspect, and that they even created composite sketches that matched Hastings, fabricating witness testimony. Now, Hastings says no amount of money can make up for the decades stolen from him, but the settlement finally lets him move forward with his life. And in other news, if you've ever jumped at a loud ad while binging your favorite show, relief could be on the way. Karen Garcia reports that California lawmakers just passed a bill that would ban streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, and Prime Video from blasting commercials louder than their programs. The measure now heads to Governor Gavin Newsom, who has until October 12th to sign it into law. The proposal expands the same rules that broadcast and cable networks already follow, but would apply to streaming platforms for the very first time. Supporters say it's a big win for consumers, especially for parents who have long complained about loud, late-night ad breaks that wake their kids. Critics initially worried streaming platforms couldn't control ad volume across every device, but have since dropped their opposition. If Newsom signs the bill, streaming platforms would have to comply starting next year. That's it for now. To read these stories and more, be sure to subscribe to the LA Times.